One of the most interesting characters inside and outside of the cage. We got him here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. Live from HBF Stadium Festival Hall. Melbourne Pavilion. Not even backstage, we're literally outside. Was that the best fight card in Australian MMA history? Call me crazy, but make sure you call me when I'm right.
Be good at the Aussie MMA Instagram page and give us a bit of glow up because...
Welcome to the Australian MMA podcast. My name is Mitch Chili, and today's guest, one of the most exciting characters inside and out. Inside, always looking for a knockout, and he's scheduled to take on Adam Lawrence, Eternal MMA 93 HBF Stadium. This will be on UFC Fight Pass on Feb 22nd. It's going to be easily fight of the night going in on a paper, and will more than likely deliver both of these guys. I've never been in a boring fight. Now, outside of the cage, our guest, I haven't even told you who it is yet, Farhood Khalabtar. Khalabtar, that was close enough. Look, Farhood is super polarizing. Trained out of the super polarizing Australian top team, which was in the news recently for getting shot at, as their head coach was named as the target. Suman Mohktarian was, shot at by a man posing as a delivery driver. They are one of the funniest teams you will ever meet. They've picked up a bit of a reputation as being like thugs and bullies. Look, personally, I bloody love them. They've been nothing but good to me. Take all the time in the world for them, but nobody gets shot at for no reason. Also, there's always something going on backstage, weigh-ins, whenever they get in a group, and Farhood goes into this as well as to why that happens. But then they just back each other, right or wrong. When something's going down, it feels like ATT is always involved. Farhood goes into sort of the nucleus behind Australian top team. Don't get it twisted, man. They've had Ashkan and Alex, who was in the UFC, Suman Mohktarian, who was in the UFC via Tough, Alex Georgees, who was in the UFC before he was asked to leave. And I actually didn't even ask Farhood about that, Alex Georgees, but that'd be an interesting thing to find out. But yeah, Farhood, look, they've had absolute studs train there. You ask anyone, like Josh Kulabar spent time training there. Any fighter who's anyone. They've got the Hex heavyweight champion, Randall Raymond. Like, if you come out of Australian top team, like, no one can doubt just how tough you are. Like I said, they get a bit of a bad rap. Is it deserved? Is it not? I don't know. That's up to you. They're some of my favourite people. We're going to hear from our friends at Vex on the other side. One of the most polarising men in all of Australian MMA. It's Farhood.
Vex MMA has officially teamed up with PRP Global, and their brand new website is now live. Head over to Vex MMA to check out their latest gear, perfect for fighters and fans alike. Whether you're stepping into the cage or just repping the lifestyle, Vex MMA has you covered.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. One of the most exciting characters in Australian MMA. It's Farhood. This is going to sound a bit racist. Khalabtar. Was that right?
It's Khalabtar. Khalabtar.
You're such a big deal that just Farhood, everyone knows. Everyone knows, bro.
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Like the ghetto share, you know?
Yeah. Bro, if I show you the camera outside, bro, you'd be like, fuck yeah.
Well, bro, Australian top team, you're at the gym right now. You don't seem to be ducking for cover. What's going on?
Yeah, well, look, bro, that's why I put the camera like this. Anyone walks in, I'm like, hey, throw something straight away. I got my bottle already.
Yeah, bro, it's so funny, man. I mean, look, we'll talk about the fight coming up, but we got to be talking about Australian top team bloody getting shot at. What's going on? What's it like training there? I mean, you guys all laugh about it, but surely it's a little scary.
Yeah, well, it's not just a boy shooter for takedowns, people come in and shoot the place up too. Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. Like, hey, bro, this is Western Sydney, like, People are getting shot at every day, you know. If you hear fireworks, you know, you got to be a little bit skeptical. You're like, oh, I don't know if they were fireworks.
Yeah, I feel like that's like, but you know, how, like some classes do like knife defenses and stuff, and now
Yeah.
ATT it's like dodging bullets.
Yeah, we got like a mystery, like, you know, guys, I'm just gonna come in, guys, and see if you know your shit.
Well, didn't that there was one random gym in Sydney, I swear, that got like shut down by the cops. I know the cops hate MMA in New South Wales, so like,
Oh, bro.
have they tried to shut you guys down or what?
We're next to the cop shop. We're friends with all of them. We actually got angry at them. We're like, why did it take you guys so long to fucking come here, bro? They're like, what? They're like, we're having lunch. I was like, fuck. I go, come on, man. I thought we were friends. Why did you guys be here?
It was probably them.
They actually came and pulled the gun out on us. They were like, hey, the kid's there, bro. The fucking guy's there.
They're like, oh, it's just typical sparring. Someone shooting at Suman.
Yeah.
He made you sprawl too many times.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, mate, what a journey. How long have you been at Australian Top Team now?
Bro, this year will be 7 years, man.
Jeez,
Yeah, bro.
only one time being shot at. So yeah.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Why'd you walk into Australian Top Team to begin with?
Well, bro, I used to do traditional like martial arts and
Like karate?
yeah, like it was not karate, but like it was like a mixture of everything. And I always wanted to fight, and I knew someone that trained here, and I was like, bro, I want to go and spar, you know, I want to fucking go and spar. He goes, bro, you should come to the ATT, but like, I'm just letting you know, bro, like they'll try and rip your head off. And I was like, bro, I'm all right. I got a black belt, you know, I'm all good, you know. And then I came here, bro, and I fucking got bashed by like a 14-year-old kid. I was like, fuck. And then I kept getting pumped. And then I would just come on the sparring days. I wouldn't even come to the classes. And Suman's like, bro, I think you should come to the classes. And I was like, oh, I don't know, because I was stuck between the two. And I was like, fuck, man, if I want to fight, you know, I gotta actually like train here. So then I started training here, and within 6 months I had my first fight, bro. You know, and I knocked that guy out. You know, who was training with it was training with Josh Khalabtar at Eagle MMA. It was like one of his main training partners at the time, and Josh was between this gym and that gym, and it was like, oh, you know, oh, I don't know if it's a good idea to fight him. You know, like to fight my main training partner is with brown belt and jiu-jitsu and shit, whatever. And I didn't even know what the fuck half guard was when I fought.
Still don't.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, nah. And then yeah, man. So now I'm here, bro. 7 years later, I'm about to fight on the best show in the Southern Hemisphere on UFC Fight Pass, bro. It's like everything's just, you know, going in the right direction here, bro.
Yeah, it's been chaos, but like you've been a real mainstay as well. Like, what have you learnt while training at Australian Top Team?
I've learned, you know, like always be ready. Nah, bro, you know what I learned actually? Bro, I've learned so much, man. Like Suman, you know, and Ash, they're like bro. When I started here, Ash was like debuting in the UFC, and like the whole mat, like, bro, there's so many fighters in the whole Australian MMA scene that were on these mats when I started, and now they're everywhere else, and like everything, like it's like fuck, all these guys used to train here, and like, you know, and then like we all learned shit as the boys were fighting in the UFC. Like when I think back, I'm like, fuck, we didn't know any of this shit back then, and like Ash was fighting in the UFC, like it's crazy, you know, so. I learned just, bro, being consistent and just being disciplined and like showing up day after day, even if you don't want to be here, you're gonna get somewhere eventually, you know?
Well, I mean, look, ATT cops a bad rap sometimes, but like you boys are like you're pretty close. Like you don't, not too many of you guys have left the gym, or if you've ever trained there, you always come back. So it's a like close little community. Do you think it kind of the public gets a bad perception of you guys?
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, like speaking about in the gym, like, bro, it's just it is what it is here, on the mat. Like, if you want to be a fighter, man, you need to like you want to be up against the best guys. We've got all different levels here. We've got best strikers and best MMA fighters, best whatever in Australia, to beginners, to like just and everything. And like, we've got a bad rap before we spar hard and whatever and all this. But I mean, like, when you come in these mats, bro, there's a reason why, bro. The champions that have been built out of this gym are the way they are. It's because we're about it, bro. We're not here to like blow smoke up your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about toning down the fights at weigh-ins?
No, bro. Look, we're pretty good, man. Like, like, bro. You messaged me the last time. Well, that had nothing to do with us, bro. I was just there. If someone's gonna punch on, I'm there watching.
No one knows the famous footage of Stephen Costello and Alden Bates at weigh-ins was sent by you.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, what do you got to say? It's like Jamaican bitch. I was dying, bro. I was fucking dying, bro.
so funny, but it's like, do the boys just all like, because you guys all individually are like, actually weirdly like I don't want to ruin the character here, but you guys are all like the sweetest guys, right? But
Yeah.
together, you're a bit of like, I don't know if you rile each other up or something, but like it's something that always seems to go down when you're all together.
Yeah, like, you gotta back the boys. Like, if one of the boys is like, fuck this guy, we're like, yeah, you know what, fuck this guy. Yeah.
Have you ever been like, been like, hey, Suman, you're probably wrong. But I had you back, but you're probably wrong. Like, or like,
But that's what I mean. That's always the case. We back the boys, and even if they're in the wrong, we still gotta back the boys. And then after, like, bro, you're a fucking idiot. Why'd you do that? And then we start fighting. It's usually
yeah,
Suman
yeah,
doing that.
yeah. I have heard, but that's kind of cool. That's a good team. That's what you want. It's the same with your
Yeah.
partner. You want your missus to have your back and then fucking tell you you're an idiot after. But in
Yeah.
public, it's you guys against
Yes.
the world.
100%, bro. 100%.
Now, mate, what made you go pro?
Well, like, bro, when I started this sport, I didn't. All I wanted to do was just knock someone out, bro. I didn't give a fuck about. I never watched one MMA fight when I started MMA. All I watched was boxing, and all I gave a fuck about was Mike Tyson. I was like a big Mike Tyson fan. So you got my Facebook. It's me and Mike Tyson facing off in my timeline photo. But when I had my first fight and I got a KO, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, fuck. How the fuck did I even do that? And then the boys were like, oh, we're gonna get you another fight. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna do that shit again. I was like, I don't even know how I fucking did it. And then I just kept fighting. And bro, when Alex got signed to the UFC, um
Alex
I was
Georgees?
yeah, I was in his corner, bro, and I saw it all. I was like, fuck, this is sick. And then
Mm.
I saw the big arena and shit, and I was like, bro, I would rise to the occasion in this pitch. And then I just kept training and just kept consistent, and then I realized, I go, bro, you know what? Fuck, I quit my job, and then I was like, bro, I want to become a UFC fighter, bro. That's what I want to do. And I'm turning pro because, bro, it's time to get. It's time for me. It's my time, and it's my time to get to the UFC, bro. And that's what all I'm gonna do is just work hard, get my head down, new kid on the block. And I want to show the fans like why I belong in there. And add a bit of Zaza to the whole roster, bro. Australian fighters. It's a little bit boring, man. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you definitely bring the character. Now, was there a moment, a performance that you went where I'm ready to go pro? Because I hate to bring it up, but the last amateur fight didn't exactly go your way. So how do you know to go pro now?
Bro, so the fight before that, I fought for the welterweight title,
Yeah.
on Urban Fight Night. Um, and I was in the back, and usually before fights I get real G'd up,
Mm.
but I wasn't. I wasn't G'd up. I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, I was just real like, I go, bro, I'm just gonna go there and fuck this cunt up. And then I was trying to G up, and Ash walked up to me. He goes, He goes, bro, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I go, why don't I feel like no, like why don't I feel, like
Mm.
emotional and all this shit? He goes, bro, just show everyone why you're a professional. You've done this before. You've done this so many times. Go out there and show everyone why you're ready to go to the pro ranks. And then when I went in that fight, bro, it was like flicking switches, man. It was just so I just felt like I was sparring, bro. It was a different thing. And I go, bro, fuck, I'm pro. I'm ready to go pro, man. And then I was like, but you know what? I want to get one more belt because I had
Yeah.
the lightweight belt and I had the
Yeah.
welterweight belt. And then when I called out Ismail, at middleweight, like a lot of shit went down. Like, the week of the fight, bro, I literally got shot at the gym. Like 2 days before. Um, the fight was meant to be on Urban Fight Night. Got moved to XFC. XFC's cage is like a fucking phone booth. And then I'm with this massive. He's a badass, bro. And he's the number one light heavyweight in Australia
Mm.
as an amateur, going down to middleweight. Like I don't really give a fuck about the weight class. I like if the UFC called me and said, bro, you're gonna fight Alex Pereira lightweight heavyweight, and we're gonna give you a contract, I'll fucking do it, bro. And I'll left hook that guy. Even though I might get fucked up, I'm gonna fucking try and fuck him up. I got big balls. So so like so yeah, bro. It's that fight is not a reflection of my
Mm.
skills. I can definitely tell you that.
What I mean, you mentioned Ismail, and what is the whole beef between you guys and MMA FFT?
Um, Bro, like I fought at featherweight once, and I missed weight by like 500 grams, and Renato pulled out the amateur his fighter out because I missed weight by 500 grams, and and then I was like, bro, what a fucking like what a dick, bro. Like you just like I'm an amateur as well at the
Mm.
time, so we fuck up like that. As a
Mm.
professional, missing weight is not cool. But for missing weight by 500 grams and then pulling out your fighter and not giving him the opportunity to go and like have a go, like and in front of all his friends and family, just shows a bit how self-centered you are.
Mm.
And then like the guys worked hard too, you know what I mean? Like it's not a big deal, bro. One of my fights at lightweight, the guy missed weight by 5 kilos, and I fucking took it. I didn't give a fuck. Because I'm like, bro, all these people, all the fans are buying tickets to watch me fight. What the fuck am
Mm.
I gonna do? Just pull out because he's missed weight by 5 kilos? Like it's not. I'm not that kind of guy. I want to give the fans what they want to see, and then like when that happened, I was like, bro, fuck this guy. And then he went and talked shit about me on a podcast. And then I was like, you know what? Double fuck this guy. And I wanted to fight him, to be honest.
Renato?
And yeah, and then but he wouldn't take it, so I ended up calling out one of his best guys. You
What
know.
what's your I mean, he's an interesting character, but what is your thoughts on Renato Subotic?
But to be honest, he's just I think if you want to know the truth, bro, I think he's really good at marketing himself as an Instagram coach. But on the resume, bro, like as a coach, doesn't really have anything to talk about, bro. Like it is like there's so many other coaches out there. Like look at Ben Vickers, for example,
Mm.
bro. He's got fucking Jack Della in his gym. He's got like that's like Jack Della's one of my favorite fighters. Like he's got um he's got a lot of boys at his gym. He's got professional pros out of his gym fighting. He's got like look at Suman, for example. He's got so many pros, so many people that were in the UFC or in the UFC or whatever. And there's a lot of other coaches, like that in the MMA scene that have pro fighters fighting out of their gym that are like that are very known and you can talk about, but not big on Instagram and all that
Mm.
bullshit. So, like for me, a coach like his students are a reflection of him. So I don't know, like Like he's doing his thing, but as an MMA coach, like I don't know, I don't really think he's anything special, bro. You know?
And I mean, focusing on your fight that is coming up, I've already told everyone that this will be fight of the night. You and Adam Lawrence are a pack of dogs, mate. It's going to be an absolute firefight and not one that you see at reception at ATT. It's going to be
Yeah.
so much fun, man. Like
Yeah.
talk about what we can expect.
Um, bro, like you're just gonna get what you pay for. Like, I mean, I've watched all of Adam's fights, you know, like I've seen how he fights. He's a real smart fighter. He's very talented, you know, like he's got really good hands. He's got good wrestling. He's pretty well rounded. And you know, he likes to come in hard, you know, and he likes to put that heat on. So, you know, that's if he wants to do that with me, you know, he's gonna get the heat back and he's gonna walk straight into something, bro.
Is there a prediction for the fight?
Yeah, like I'm definitely not gonna leave it up to no bunch of judges, bro. That's 100%.
Yeah, with
Not going to judges, bro.
I was gonna say ATT are scared of going to the judges in
Yeah,
every.
look at my head. Look at Adam's head, and then look at my head. You know, we got three judges from Perth, white guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not going to be, bro.
Well, mate, I mean, talk about obviously the time as a whole at ATT. What's been sort of the toughest training session or the toughest moment you've had to get through?
Um, my first fucking 3 years, 4 years here, bro. I was getting pumped by everyone, man. Like I was the footy in the gym, bro. Alex was like 5-0 pro, getting fucking going up there, making the UFC. Suman was getting into the UFC. Ash was in the UFC. Nani was in the UFC. Fucking all the pros were coming up. Darwin, bro. There's so many people to name, and I was just eager to be at where they are. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. I have to go and fucking spar this guy. Well, the level's completely different, but I want to be there, you know. And they wouldn't let me off the hook, bro. I was getting bashed here bad, bro, to the point where I used to get anxiety coming to the gym, man. And I used to fucking sit in my car before sparring and think, fuck, Alex is gonna fucking break my face today with his knees, you know, shit like that. Until, you know, one day I was like, fuck this, bro. I'm fucking gonna give it back. And then, you know, I got a bit more confidence, you know, with from the boys, and then it started reflecting in my fights, bro. And um, yeah, all that hard work, it just really paid off, man.
Was there a moment when it really turned? Like, can you remember a training session or a moment where you're like, nah, I fucking belong here?
Yeah, like uh, it would have been before my lightweight belt. I fought a black guy. Don't fight black people, yeah. Um, I got into a fight at a train station, bro. Just here.
Oh, yeah?
Um, yeah, I got jumped by this massive, like this massive fobber, and bro, like
What's a
uh,
fobber?
a fob, like Islander.
Oh, okay. Fresh off the boat. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, like, yeah, bro. Anyways, yeah, he had a big fucking head. Hey, anyways, and we got into a fight, whatever. I fucked him up, and then I broke my hand, and it was 2 weeks before the fight. And I remember walking into the gym, and I was like, I go, bro, guess what? You know, because it was my first street fight. I've never had a street fight, and I walked in. I go, bro, pump this cunt, whatever. I go, but fuck, I think I broke my hand, and I went and got an X-ray, and my hand was fucking snapped, bro, right here. And then I walked in, and it was 2 weeks out, and I told Ash, and Ash is like, "What? So you want to pull out?" I was like, I was like, I go, "No." And then I was like, "Fuck!" And then, bro, I was doing sparring. I was doing shark tanks with a cast on, and like full doing proper rounds, and thinking, bro, this is fucked. You know, I'm thinking, bro, fuck, yeah, what a narcissist Ash is. You know, what you want to pull out? I thought, you know, I was gonna be like, oh, you know, we'll pull you out of the fight. You know, your hand's broken. But nah, I didn't get none of that shit. It's all tough love, you know. And I overcame that when I got to the fight, bro. That was like a war, man. That fight was fucking crazy. That was when I learned how to fight.
You
And
fought you fought with a broken hand.
yeah, bro, I knocked him out with it too. Yeah, man. in the third, in the third round, bro. And it was tough, bro. The guy looked like Action Man straight out.
Right. Who was
Yeah.
this? Who was this against?
Ben Agata Asir, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. He's a tank. He's a tank, bro.
Have you ever
And
thought
like,
about not getting in street fights before professional fights?
yeah, I learned my lesson. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, mate, it's incredible. Like you guys are seriously like your stuff are legends in Australian MMA. Now, I want to ask you this though, like seriously. I mean, you can laugh it off if you want as well, but like for people that might be out there, right, and think ATT and all that are all just a bunch of thugs, right? Like, what do you have
Mm.
to say to that?
Well, bro, like if you want to judge a book by its cover, you can. But if you come in here, you know, like we're bro, this gym, it takes people off the street, bro, that are like fucking that have nothing, you know, and it brings them together into a community, bro. You know, like I'm a Muslim. There's a lot of Muslim boys here. There's a lot of Christians and whatever, bro. The Muslims, we pray together. We train together with everyone. You know, there's a bro. The people that come here, they look up to us and want to be like us, you know. So we're big role models, bro. People mistake that for our persona and in fighting, you know. Like people that want to buy tickets to watch us fight, very quick to judge us and talk about us as people, but it's we're far from whatever they think we are, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't echo that enough, man. Like, honestly, all of you boys have been nothing but the best to me. And it's that same old saying of like, some of the worst people I know go to church. Not all of them, but like some of the best people have tats. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
Yeah,
ride
yeah.
motorbikes. It's that same sort of thing. So it's like, I mean, maybe little less fights at the train station and the weigh-ins and the shootings. But other than that, you guys are good. Oh, mate. All right. Before I let you go, ask everyone this. Obviously, I'll see you in Perth very soon. But after it's all said and done, how does Farhood want to be remembered in mixed martial arts?
The way I want to be remembered, bro, is just I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really care about, like, I just want people to be themselves, bro. I just want people to look at me as an example and think, fuck, bro, this guy's just doing his thing and just being himself, being like, just, just, I'm literally just being an open book in front of thousands of people, and I just want people to be inspired by that and do that with whatever the fuck they do. If they do a normal job, if they do that self-expression, that just showing who you are and being confident about it. Because confidence is a perfume, bro, that you can wear for free. You know?
Hey,
Doesn't cost no money, bro.
and you stink with it. Oh, all right, brother. I'll let you go. I will see you in Perth. We'll have another chat when you're over in Perth. And
Done.
hashtag free Ashkan.
Free Ashkan.
Peace out, brother.